I'm actually a fourth generation native of Superior. My grandparents were all copper miners. My great grandparents actually followed the mines. My paternal great grandfather came all the way from Yugoslavia, and my maternal great grandfather came from Mexico. So I'm a unique blend of cultures, and it's all kind of meshed together here in Superior.
You bring up a really important point also because of that intermarriage. So this is why you have these last names that are Slavic and Polish and Irish and Scottish. I mean, O'Leary is case in point where you had like a lot of miners that were that came to the border area because that's where the employment was, but they intermarried with the Mexican women. I have a cousin whose last name is McWilliams, and you go back to Clifton Morenci and you see a lot of Mexican descent, Mexican American populations with the last name that you wouldn't normally associate with Mexican American, Smith and Campbell and some of these names, and you look at them and they're just every bit as Mexican American as anybody else. But there was a great deal of intermarriage, and there was a scholar here at the University of Arizona who would call that they'd be engulfed, those populations who were non-Hispanic, non-Latino would be engulfed in the culture of the Southwest and Mexican. He would call it something akin to a black hole. This Dr. Vélez who would call it they would be sucked into this black hole and become Mexicanized, become Mexican, and pretty soon there was very little trace of any Polish culture, Slavic, Yugoslavic culture. They would all be Mexican or Mexican American. So, but the only thing that remained was the last name.